Happy Friday. Hello, hello, hello. So, I am Melissa L. Watkins, spiritual life coach, evidential medium, master instructor with integrated energy therapy. Um, so really looking forward to doing this reading today. I know it's been a while since I've done a full reading, and it's funny. So I was sitting down and I'm like setting this whole thing up, and like you have to put a title in and you have to give a little bit of a description. And so the title, I could have done like weekend guidance or daily guidance and I thought, I know for me personally, when I'm going to watch a video, like I kind of want to know like what the theme or, why would I watch it, right? And I hear life is a dance. And I'm like, okay. Um I don't know if those are I think they're song lyrics in some way. I don't know if it's a song title, but I definitely felt like it was a theme, right? Life is a dance. I feel like sometimes we have to be reminded of that things aren't always going to go the way that we think they're going to go. We don't always, but it's about enjoying the dance. It's about enjoying the ups and downs. It's about enjoying the experience, right? That's what we're here to do, enjoy the experience. So good morning, everyone. Good morning, those of you watching on the replay. Good morning, those of you joining me live. Good morning, Miss Lori. So that's kind of how this all started this morning. I was just feeling called to be here, and then that came through. So as we move forward, this weekend, today, I definitely feel like it's about um so I'm going to pull from the Archeo Meta deck. And I got one that wanted to come. Oh, look at this beautiful card. Look at that yellow is coming. Look at that. And it's a bee, which, so interestingly enough, and I don't know if the lighting is doing this card justice as far as like how bright it is. But if you look my name up, Melissa, it actually says honeybee. So I always feel like I am resonating with the bees. And speaking of life is a dance, don't they just dance around flower to flower, enjoying their mission, enjoying their purpose, and creating this beautiful nectar, this beautiful honey. And they're doing that through this experience of joy because they're truly enjoying their purpose. And I feel like there's a message in that today. Like, how can you enjoy your purpose, or how can you enjoy your mission, or how can you just, Cynthia? Good morning, Joanne. Good morning, everyone. So life is a dance. And I think this is a perfect line getting out into getting your vitamin D, but also getting your feet on the ground, like really grounding, helping you to step into your joy and happiness. Yeah, really diving deep into what brings you joy, what brings you happiness, even if it's a little thing, even if it's a little thing. How can mood? That's what's going to transform your energy. Because if you're diving deep into what you enjoy And joy is the highest frequency. And when you're raising your frequency through whatever you love, whatever you enjoy, whatever brings you happiness, and you're leaning into it, you're not holding yourself back and saying, I shouldn't be doing this right now, or I shouldn't be taking this time right now. When you're leaning into what brings you joy, even if it's just, again, something simple, right? Maybe what's bringing you joy is that first cup of coffee. Are you really enjoying that first cup of coffee? Are you smelling the smell? Are you feeling the warmth on your hands? Are you staying present in the moment with that first cup of coffee? Right? Are you really being present, or are you just drinking it down to get it done, right? So I feel like slowing down today, diving deep into what brings you joy, being intentional with where you're putting your focus and attention, because if it's not bringing you joy, I feel like today, let it go. It's not going to get worked out. It's not going to move in a positive direction. So let it go. Let it kind of be. Let it be. Let it be today. Funny enough, we have a bee on the card. Good morning, Maggie. Good morning, Joanne. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, those of you watching on the replay. Yeah, let it be. Let it be. That's what I'm hearing this morning. Let it be. And however that works in your life, that is what is going to allow you to transform the energy around you. So for those of you who have been feeling really stuck and really stagnant, you've been feeling really stuck and really stagnant. You've been feeling like there hasn't been movement. It's not the right time. It just means that the dots haven't joined up in whatever way you've needed them to join up. And they're probably not going to today. So can you lean into what brings you joy? And that actually energetically is going to move whatever that thing is much faster and much easier than if you try to push it. If you try to have a conversation that you aren't feeling ready to have, or if you're trying to get someone to do something that they're willingly, right? So I just feel like, yeah, today don't force anything. Today is be, just be, right? All right. So with that being said, I think we're going to pull some Archangel Power Tarot cards by Radley Valentine. So that was, oh, I just hit something. Sorry, guys. So that was from the Archangel Metatron deck by Amanda Ellis. So yeah, let's get some angels and see where they want to take this message. So yeah, I'm really feeling like just be today. Don't force anything. Life is a dance. Some days you can get things done, and some other days you've got to kind of let the energies come together. And I feel like maybe that's what I'm feeling today, that the energies are still coming together for whatever it is that you've been wanting to do. All right. Sorry about that, guys. All right. So let's get some of these cards going. So thank you for those of you who were here on Tuesday night. So I am doing Tuesday Tarot only on YouTube. So I'm so sorry, Patsy. I'm so sorry. Awesome, Cynthia. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. Actually, it's so funny we're talking about timing, because I actually had a coaching session last night, and that's exactly what we were talking about, timing. That, you know, when you're trying to push something and it's not working, it's not the right time. And that's where if you just take the hands off the wheel and you allow the surrender, you allow the universe or God or whoever you subscribe to, believe in, give it to them. And then things start to flow. Things start to move forward. Things start to open up. And right now, I feel like the energy just isn't there. Good morning, Lisa. For things to be answered today, I think is what I'm feeling. So, yeah, Archangel Uriel, the Emperor, stability and efficiency, taking charge of a situation, ambitious plans. Yeah, sometimes moving those plans, moving those ambitious plans forward. It's not about working. Sometimes it's about resting. Sometimes the more work you do, or the most work you do, is when you're taking that time out and you're letting your energy get soft. And that's allowing the energies in the ethers to come together so that they can then drop down into your physical experience. And this took me a long time, guys, to really lean into. This took me a long time to understand. And I really had to hit my head hard many times before I realized that my pushing and my forcing and my doing and my willing things from that very egoic, fearful place wasn't working over and over again. As I was dumped out of situations, I was dumped out of relationships, I was dumped out of financial stability, right? Because I was pushing. And I thought that the fear that was driving me was going to be the thing that was going to keep me motivated. But what it was doing is it was self-sabotaging me. And when I could get rest, when I could get soft, when I could lean into surrender, that's truly when things started opening up for me. And I know there's a lot of talk sometimes about karma, like I deserve this or I deserve that because I was good to this person or I did that for that person, right? That's not how karma works, right? So if you watched my last video, these karmic cycles have changed, right? Whether you have fulfilled your contract, whether you've released your contract or you're changing your contract, right? Right now, I feel like that it's not about striving and driving. It's really about allowing. It's about surrender. And you'll find that you taking the leadership in your life in not allowing anybody to influence how you do something, influence the steps that you take or the non-action that you take, because that's where you are right now, in needing to be in non-action, in needing to stay in joy so that you can draw to you the right situations and the right people. That's how the law of the universe works, right? The laws of the universe. And so that's what I'm feeling today. For those of you that have really been trying to push something and really make it happen, today is not that day. Today is not that day. Yeah, the Six of Raphael, embrace your inner child, new friends are rekindled. Yeah, today, be childlike. Be childlike in your innocence, be childlike in your enthusiasm, be childlike in your wonder, be childlike in your learning, right? Just be open. Just be open to whatever is coming in, whatever is showing up, because that's what's happening. Spirit and is trying to bring you what you need. And they're always trying to bring you what you need. But I feel like in this energy right now, if you can surrender, if you can get soft, if you can lean into the nudges that Spirit is bringing you in ways in which to sit down, take a break, rest, rejuvenate, eat the good food, get the exercise, get the sunshine, right? But also have that childlike quality. That childlike quality of wonder. So if you've got something popping up on your feed and you're thinking, why is that popping up? Like, I've thought about it in the past. I didn't really know if it's something I should do, right? It's popping up because it's a nudge from the universe. Like, check this out. Look into this. Maybe there's something here for you. Maybe it's not the right time. But what I find in my own experience is Spirit is always bringing me like inklings or information about something that I'm going to need down the road, right? So when I go to do the thing that I really feel called to do, all of a sudden I remember, oh, I remember reading this here or seeing this there. And now I can go and I can look at that. Or, oh yeah, that's why I learned that. Now I need this information. Now I need this skill or ability, right? Didn't kind of remember why I needed it before, but now 3-6 months later, a year later, it's like, okay, now I need this. Now I need this, right? Insights that come from quiet meditation, the need for more sleep or time off, seek relief from stress. Yeah, when you're so stressed out that you can't see straight, you can't hear your nudges, you can't hear your intuition, you can't see the signs. It's because you're on that wheel of, I've got to make it work. I got to do, I got to be, I got to give to this person. I got to give to that person. I got to go over here and do this. Whew. No, you're not taking care of yourself. That human ego that is fear-based, fight or flight, has fully in your grip. You are fully in their grip. That ego That fear, that is not who you are. That is the mechanism that has kept you safe from being eaten, from being mortally wounded back in the day, right? We're not there anymore. So that ego really, it has its function. It truly does, but it shouldn't be the thing that's running your life. So really learning how to not buy into those negative beliefs. And if you're really having a hard time shutting your mind down from those wayward thoughts that keep spinning in negativity, I'm not good enough, I don't deserve, I'm not going to have the money, nobody's going to show up for me, I don't have anybody to call for this. If you can't quiet those down on your own because that fear is so visceral, it has a hold of you, then you need to rest. You need to literally shut your mind off by falling asleep. Even if it's for 20 minutes. Doesn't have to be a 3-hour nap. It can be a 20-minute power nap. But that resets your thinking. It truly does. It stops those negative thoughts because thoughts create reality. So if you're staying in that negative self-talk all the time, then you're creating negative reality. You're creating things that aren't working out. You're creating relationships or drawing to you relationships that aren't going to serve you. It's the law of the universe. So if you can step out of that by getting the rest, by leaning into the things that can bring you joy, even if it's momentary, that first cup of coffee in the morning, be present with that first cup of coffee in the morning. Be present with the sunshine that is raining down on you as you step outside to grab the mail, check on the flowers, see who's yelling at the neighbor, what dog is barking uncontrollably, whatever it is. You can find joy in every single moment if you are being intentional. And then lean into that. Even for 30 seconds, lean into that joy. Yes, Patsy, it's a practice. It absolutely is a practice. And the more you take these baby steps, the more those baby steps become the bigger steps. And then you start seeing the life-changing situations, blessings, successes, abundance. So ask your angels. If you don't have anybody in your life right now who you feel like can be a support system to you, then this is where you lean into your angels, you lean into your guides, you lean into whoever you believe in that's on the other side, your higher power, your higher self. Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Michael. I don't know if I said him first. Archangel Raphael. Any angel you feel connected to, Archangel Ariel, Archangel Celestina, Archangel Caziel, Archangel Faith, Archangel Daniel, Archangel Sarah. Archangel Zadkiel, Archangel Barachiel. I'm just naming them as they come in, guys. They're all here for you. They're all here for all of us. Put out the intention of what you need and let it go. Don't hold on to it. Don't worry about it. Let them, you've given it to them. But we have to invoke them because we have free will choice and they can't just come in and dump things into our experience. But if you invoke them, if you call on them to help you and then let it go, the help will show up. Remember, everything happens in divine timing. It's not our timing. So learning how to lean into letting go of the timing. And while you're doing that, finding the joy, staying present in every single moment. And when you can't do something about something, don't worry about it. Just set it aside. When I started this practice, there was a lot of things I couldn't pay for. So I would set it aside. Okay, I paid for what I could pay for. That's going to have to wait. Now I'm not going to worry about it. It's over here. It's over on the side. But I'm going to stay intentional with what's in front of me, whether it's washing the dishes or doing the laundry or going to work. I'm going to stay present with what I've got in front of me, what I can control. I can't control that I can't pay the gas and electric right now. And if I need to, I can call and make a payment arrangement. But I can't ignore it, and I can't be afraid of it. But I can do what I can do. And then I can trust. And yes, it takes practice. Because this is about taking you into a new beginning. Archangel Jeremiah, starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. So any way that you feel like you've let yourself down in the past, maybe you realize or recognize or starting to recognize you've let fear run the show, just forgive yourself for whatever decisions and choices you made in the past that put you in a not great situation. Forgive yourself because it's time for a new day. It's time for a new beginning. And you're going to have that opportunity, but are you ready for it? Are you truly ready for it? Are you surrendering? Are you forgiving? Are you having gratitude? And some of these concepts are so hard because our humanness just wants us to stay in our fear. But our solar plexus wants us to step into our power. And I feel like that's what's happening. The solar plexus energy, that beautiful yellow ray, is coming in to help you recognize that you've got to do something different, trying to bring you something different. And that will feel uncomfortable. And are you ready? Are you ready for a little uncomfortableness that will take you to the new beginning and the success? Or are you going to keep choosing what is comfortable? But remember, that's the definition of chaos, because you're doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. That's never going to work. So the angels are coming in today to say, we're here and we can help you go in that new direction. And we can help you step over the hardships, step through the fear. The fear is always going to be there, but can you step through it? Can you say, oh, okay, I feel the fear is here, but I'm now going to grab onto that angel and I'm going to let them pull me through it. Or God, or Christ consciousness, or the universe, or my higher power. Whatever you want to describe it as, they're okay with. Because the important part is that you move the needle in your life from fear to gratitude. No matter how small that movement is, it's going to change your life big time. And that's what the energy is trying to help you do right now. So I'm going to pull some angel cards to see who wants to come in that you can also call on. So I'm going to use the Archangel deck and the Ascended Masters deck. So for some of you, it's not just the Archangels, it's also Ascended Masters working with you. Good morning, Annette. I don't know if I said good morning to you. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone watching on the replay. Big message today. Did not see this coming, and that's okay. I'm just being the vessel for you all. And I'm so happy I can do it, to be honest with you. Okay, we got a couple. We got a couple that literally flipped right out. Sandalphon, yeah, he actually already, I think I said him in my angel litany there. Building the bridge. Your role is to create a connection between heaven, earth, and all hearts. Yeah, call on Sandalphon to help you, to really connect with angels and really to connect with source energy, God, Christ consciousness, whatever you want to call it. And he's wrapped in the rainbow ray, because it's through the rainbow ray that you're going to get all the help that you need, whether it's the healing, whether it's the rejuvenation of spirit, the connection to your deep-seated, empowered will of your sacral chakra. No, solar plexus chakra. Ooh, okay. So somebody that's watching this or will watch this is also going to have a sacral chakra upgrade. I'm feeling that. So call on Sandalphon and the Rainbow Ray to help you to move through whatever the fear is that you can't seem to get out of on your own. Because I know that fear can be, it's a tough one. It's anchored right there in your root chakra and it's holding on for dear life. It does not want to let go because it doesn't recognize that there's something more. And that something more is that divine connection from your heart chakra, that divine connection. We need to get you up from your root chakra to your heart chakra. We need you to feel that sovereignty, that connection to the divine, whatever you call that. because that is truly where you are going to feel the support and the love that you need to help you move. And Lady Venus is actually the other card that came out. Light activation, call to action, power surge, earth mission. Yeah. So love right now, they're trying to wrap you in love for whatever your situation is. That's really difficult, really hard, really frustrating, really scary. For some of you, you're terrified. You're terrified about how you're going to move forward, what life is going to bring you. Is it going to keep bringing you more of the same, which you're just exhausted by? You're scared. You're overwhelmed, right? So call on Lady Venus for the light activation that's going to help you to feel lighter. It's going to help you to feel love, source love, universal source love that is all around us and available to each and every one of us in each and every moment. We have to tap in. And for some of us, we have to learn how. That fear is so, it's got us so tethered to the past, so tethered to the conditioning that it's almost impossible for us to break free. And so, yes, gratitude. That is the easiest and most simplest and fastest way to break free, but also calling on Lady Venus to help you receive light activation. And the light activation that is the easiest to start with. The rainbow ray can be intense because it's all the colors. But if you're just starting out, call in the white ray. Call in the white ray of purity and Christ consciousness. So you can feel cleansed. You can feel disconnected from the fear. And you can feel connection to the divine, to that sovereignty that you're holding within you. For the new beginnings. For the ability to lean into the joy that is all around us in every moment. But if we can see it, if we can recognize it, if we can be very present with it. All right. So I am going to grab some. So if you're someone that's really stuck and you're really scared and that fear has really got you, like 6 ways to Sunday, you can't seem to claw your way out of it. Gratitude journal. This is how I did it. Gratitude journal. 12 things every day you're grateful for. Things that you have and things that you want. And you're going to do the things you want as they're in the present moment. So if you're needing a car and you don't have one, you're going to be grateful for your car. Not for having a car, not for getting a car, but for your car, right? Stay very present. If you need more financial assistance, right? Thank you for all the money that's dropping into my experience. Not's going to drop into, not want to drop into, right? Is dropping into. So stay very intentional with your present moment statements, whether it's what's happening in your life or what you're wanting to happen in your life. 21 days, every day, 12 things you're grateful for. All right. And check back in with me and let me know what broke open, because something will. All right, let's get some advice. And that one literally fell out. Yeah. You're trying too hard. You're trying too hard. That's the big message today. You're trying too hard. You got to lean into the joy. You got to lean into the joy. And again, when you feel terrified because you can't keep yourself safe and stable, how do you do that, right? How do you take the step back? How do you take the nap? How do you let go of that fear? How do you walk through the fear, right? I'm going to read this to you because I think Kyle Gray does such a great job. Your angels are guiding you to take a step back and reflect before proceeding further. There's an excitable and action-oriented energy around you at this time, but you're being encouraged to review the situation before making any moves. Remember that you are a sensitive being, and should the correct steps and intentions not be lined up, you could open yourself up to harsh energies or a situation that could be limiting to your growth. In order to have the best experience and a positive outcome, take some time now to meditate on your actions, intentions, visions, and goals. Call in your angels and invite them to guide you to make decisions that will be supportive of your expansion and highest good. When we try to rush ahead or force something to happen, we can often miss signals, signs, and messages that are encouraging us to take charge. To take charge and also to change course. If you have a big decision to make now or are in the midst of moving a project forward, your angels are encouraging you to take a step back and breathe. What is for you won't go by you. Your angels are encouraging you to step into the energy of trust. When you do so, you will draw universal energy and support to you. If you have concerns about another person or relationship, this card is guiding you to draw back and respect the space of others. Let this be a time of self-care and self-awareness. And when you step back, you let the universe step in. Definitely reinforcing the message they were bringing through. So there is the advice from Spirit. Okay. So if you are needing help, you can always go to my website, melissawatkins.com. We have the Empower Me Now coaching package, which is 9 sessions, coaching and energy healing sessions in 6 months. So rapid transformation. If you're someone that wants to go a little slower, I also have a year-long package. I still have individual Empower energy sessions and the angelic guidance. And if you're someone new to me, you've never worked with me before and would just like to have a conversation, I do have the free 15-minute connecting session where we can just have a conversation. So it's all there, melissawatkins.com. And if you're seeing me, if you're here, it's because Spirit really had something they needed to get through to you. And I appreciate you being here and letting me be a part of your journey. So thank you for the likes, the subscribes, the shares. I truly appreciate all of the interaction. It's truly helping me reach those of you who need me, because that is always the intention. Those who need me find me. And so if you're someone on a spiritual path, if you're someone that's stepping into your intuitive gifts, but you're feeling the traumas and dramas holding you back, that is what my coaching packages help with. Really helping you to know your experience, help you to figure out maybe what's holding you back. The energy healing sessions helping you to release what you're ready to release. And all of that information is on my website. If you go to the services tab, all the services are broken down. It's time. It's time for light workers to step into their light. And for some of you that are struggling with that, I'm here. I'm here to help you move that needle. Move that needle. All right. So if you have any questions, please feel free to email, reach out, grab your 15-minute free session, or start the journey with grabbing whatever package you're feeling like you're ready for. But it's go time. It's go time for all of us. Light workers are you're waking up. And for some of you, it's uncomfortable and it's scary and it's like, oh my gosh, is this real? Is this happening? Is this supposed to be happening? Am I in the right place? How does this work? Right? And so for those of you who are really ready to kind of step into your psychic ability, channeling, intuition, I'm going to be starting my class in June. It is a 6 weeks online class. And then in September, I'll be doing an in-person version, and that will be 6 weeks as well, starting in September. So a lot going on. Check out the event section. For those of you in my community, tomorrow, I will actually be in my office from 10 to 4 doing mini readings and also 15-minute empowerment sessions with 20-minute empowerment sessions. So each session, whether it's the empowerment or the intuitive guidance, they're 20-minute sessions, mini sessions. So all of that information is in the event tab of my website. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for being here. I'm sending you so much love and so many blessings. Have a beautiful rest of your day and weekend, and we will talk soon.